What is up, YouTube? This is Ryan with Cola Warrior Gaming, coming at you with another war recap video brought to you by the guys and girls over at W.A.R. Raiders. This war, we were up against a really cool clan, Don's Haven. They are trying to make that transition from 2-star attacks into the 3-star attack strategies. Left a couple comments on the YouTube page, so props to them. Very friendly, very outgoing. We like to have that kind of communication with the clans that we're matched up with. We're going to go ahead and show what they did to our bases. I guess they kind of gave up maybe halfway through because they didn't use about 16 of their attacks. We'd encourage you guys, even if you're losing in a war, use all of your attacks, always, because the practice is invaluable. One thing about Clan Wars, guys, is that there's really no place to practice Clan War attacks except for in Clan Wars. Yeah, you can find a few decent bases in Global, but it's just not the same, guys. So definitely be sure to get all those attacks in. They had a couple legitimate 3 stars on our Town Hall 9s, but for the most part it was 2 and 1 stars. But in any case, let's go ahead and check out some epic attacks on their Town Hall 10s and a couple 9s. Excuse me. And again, because we got the Town Hall 10s 2-starred so early on in the game, a lot of our Town Hall 10s were actually able to practice some 3-star attack strategies, and a couple of them ended up working out. And I'm going to show you number 8 here by our boy T.M. Woods. And this was just a beautiful goho attack, coming in here with, it looks like just 1 golem, I believe. I apologize, guys. I've only watched each of these attacks once, so they're still kind of new to me. You'll have to forgive me if I make a few mistakes here and there. It's been a very busy day of producing Clash content. Coming in here with that minion to start his funnel, knowing that because of the lack of any air defense, defenses that are capable of targeting air troops in the area, his minion is going to be just fine. Very efficient use of his troop space there, using that minion. Coming in here with his Wizard's King, followed up by the Queen. And because that enemy Queen was so exposed, I mean, TM didn't even need a jump to get to it. He's able to save one of those jump spells for another, rage or another freeze spell. So even though he's only getting 1 air defense, the Queen and the CC troops with his initial push into the base here, he still gets huge value for his kill squad. And he's about to start in with the air portion of his attack, sending 2 lava hounds at different angles on the air defense there. And his deployment here is very fast. Not being a Town Hall 10, I don't know much about how you should or shouldn't be deploying your loons, but in any case, he does something right, because he ends up 3-starring this base with quite a few troops left over, using those freeze spells as his loons start to cut across the base there, going right through the center, just like you want to see with any solid Laloon attack. And lava hounds busting left and right. Looks like he still has 1 that is still up, but look at how many lava pups he's got up. At this point, there is just no risk that he's going to be running out of time. The last 2 defenses end up going down, and that is it, guys. Game over. Beautiful attack by T.M. Woods, 24, one of our older members. Been here for quite a while. Yeah, really nice attack. One of his first Town Hall 10 3 stars. So props to TM. Really nice job, man. Keep it up. All right, let's go ahead and check out. Let me check my notes here. Looks like base number, drum roll please, base number 15 we're about to find out, by Newbie. All right. Beautiful attack, beautiful hog attack. I will say one thing about this attack. I probably would not have used a golem in the CC here. Newbie ends up, putting a golem in the CC, and then he has 2 of his own golems. So coming in here with kind of a stoned hog attack. And I'm not sure if I agree with the choice there. I think he probably would have been better off with 2 witches instead of that extra golem. And you'll see why in just a second here. So he gets the lore. All the troops are out. He's got a dragon to contend with here. sends an archer to that gold mine kind of as an anchor, but really all he wants to do is draw those clan castle troops out into the open so that he can deal with them more easily, so that his queen is going to target those troops easier. Now, basically what Newbie opted to do here is to just pretty much sacrifice one golem to the CC troops, because by the time that dragon is down, this golem here is pretty much dead. Now, granted, Newbie still has the golemites. He's still got 2 golemites at full health at the end of all this. But I think that he would have gotten much more value out of just 2 witches, because if you deploy your witches correctly, guys, as well as your wizards and your queen, then you can basically take out an entire clan castle worth of troops, even high HP troops like dragons and loons, with basically, no investment of your own. I mean, obviously you had to invest in the witches, but everything ends up making it through that encounter. So you've still got those witches that can act as tanks. They just keep regenerating those skellies, and obviously those skeletons can be really useful in kind of pre-tripping those giant bombs. So in the future, I would probably recommend just going with a couple witches there instead of the extra golem. But in any case, because Newbie is just so good in every other aspect of the attack, it ends up working out really well for him. His queen is still up, hasn't even used the queen's ability yet. I love where and when he deployed the hogs, because the way that he deployed them basically makes sure that his kill squad is kind of being protected there, so that they don't have to go down needlessly. Still has that golem in the middle that ended up tripping that set of double giant bombs. So really good form, really nicely done, and has plenty of wizards up. His queen still hasn't even used the ability yet. And yeah, so really nice job by Newbie. Again, I'd probably just go with the witches in the future, but whatever floats your boat. A 3-star at the end of the day is a 3-star. All right. Now let's go ahead and check out this last attack here on base number... Nope, that's not it. Yeah, looks like base number 20. Maybe not. Yeah, I'm sorry. Base number 19 that was 3-starred by hour 20. Let's go ahead and check out this attack. Looks like by our boy Jizz. I think that's right. I'm really bad with names. You guys can correct me if I didn't get that quite right. No, but seriously, Jizz is a great attacker, really funny guy. A lot of fun to talk to and chat. And like I said, just a really, really smart attacker. Coming in here with a shattered Laloon attack. Very, very good base selection for this type of attack, because you guys can see that these air defenses here are very close to his queen, so he knows that he's going to be able to take out the CC troops, the enemy archer queen, and both of those air defenses with his push here. Dropping that rage for his heroes. Very smart, I think, because you're not going to need that extra rage for the loons and the lava hounds, because well, you don't need rages for lava hounds in any case, but just because at this point he's only going to have, if everything goes well, in this initial push, which it does obviously, then he's only going to need to take out 2 air defenses here with the air part of his attack, and 2 rages is definitely sufficient for that. So I love the angle that he came in at. With his first lava hound, soaking up any possible air traps for his loons, making a safe path for them, and everything is just targeting his lava hound like you want in this style of attack. Bringing that last lava hound in on that remaining air defense. Still has 2 lava hounds tanking for his loons, and they are getting very close to that that last air defense. Has one lava hound bust into pups. One is still up, unfortunately, but it looks like that air mine was targeting one of his loons, unfortunately. So he still has 1 lava hound that is just at like a few HP worth of health there. But he's got enough loons and enough, he brought some minions here for cleanup work. Minions are great for Laloon attacks, because unlike, if you bring a wizard for cleanup in a Laloon attack, which I often do, a lot of people do, you do run the risk of that wizard hitting like a oddly placed giant bomb or a spring trap or something like that. But because you've soaked up all the air traps in the base with your loons and your lava hounds, Minions can make really great cleanup troops on Laloon attacks. So, looks like he's got 3 minions going along with all those pups and the balloons, and it is game over. Really nice job by our boy Jay. Alright, that is it for this war. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned something from it. As always, this is Ryan with Cola Warrior Gaming, reminding you that we are Raiders. Spells War.